Day 5. Uneasy, uneasy.
불안한, 걱정스러운, 불편한,
Ease,
쉬움, 편안함, 완화하다.
I always feel uneasy when I talk with strangers. Interior designers often paint darker colors below brighter colors to put the viewer at ease. Unfair, unfair.
불공평한, 부당한,
They complained that the referee's judgment was unfair. Unfortunate, unfortunate.
불운한, 불행한, 유감스러운,
Unfortunately,
불행하게도,
he lost both his legs in an unfortunate accident. Unlikely, unlikely.
무엇 할 것 같지 않은, 가망 없는,
The work is unlikely to be completed in a year. Unusual, unusual.
보통이 아닌, 평소와 다른, 유별난,
Unusually.
평소와 다르게, 특이하게,
It is not unusual for her to be late for school. Unlock, unlock.
문등 잠긴 것을 열쇠로 열다.
Please leave the door unlocked. Disagree, disagree.
의견이 다르다. 동의하지 않다. 일치하지 않다.
Disagreeable,
싫은, 불쾌한,
disagreement.
의견 차이, 논쟁, 불일치,
Whether you agree or disagree with me doesn't matter. Disappear, disappear.
사라지다, 없어지다, 소멸하다,
Disappearance.
실종, 사라짐, 소멸,
The man disappeared from his home in Busan. Disorder, disorder.
무질서, 혼란, 심신의 이상, 불편,
Her mother accused her of leaving the room in disorder. He suffers from a mental disorder. Discount, discount.
할인,
Discount, discount.
할인하다,
Discountable.
할인 가능한,
The store is offering a discount on these socks if you buy 3 pairs. It's really worth buying at such a discount. Discourage, discourage.
그만두게 하다, 단념시키다, 낙담시키다,
Discouraged.
낙담한, 의기소침한,
Don't let others' opinions discourage you from doing what you want. Dismiss, dismiss.
의견 등을 묵살하다, 일축하다, 해고하다, 내쫓다, 해산시키다,
Dismissal.
해고, 퇴학, 해산,
The government dismissed the criticism that its educational policy had many problems. Why was he dismissed from his job? He was fired for missing work too much. Dispose, dispose.
배치하다, 처분하다, 없애다, 처리하다, 경향을 갖게 하다,
Disposed.
무엇할 마음이 있는, 무엇하는 경향이 있는,
Disposable.
일회용품, 일회용품의,
Disposal.
처리, 처분, 폐기,
Disposition.
사람의 기질, 배치, 배열,
Don't dispose of this data. I need it for my research. Okay, I'll leave it at your disposal. Display, display.
전시하다, 진열하다, 감정 등을 보이다, 표현하다, 전시, 진열,
Various works of art are displayed in the museum. Differ, differ,
다르다. 일치하지 않다.
difference,
차이. 불화.
different.
다른. 각양각색의.
His taste in fashion differed from most of his peers. It makes no difference to me whether he goes or not. Independent, independent,
독립한. 자주의. 독립심이 강한.
independence,
독립. 자립심.
independently.
독립하여. 자주적으로.
India became an independent nation in 1947. She was independent of her parents at the age of 18. Independence Day. Inevitable, inevitable,
피할 수 없는. 불가피한.
inevitably.
필연적으로. 반드시.
It was inevitable that the company would lay off staff. Inexpensive, inexpensive.
저렴한. 비싸지 않은.
The furniture is inexpensive but well made. Illegal, illegal.
불법의.
Making copies of software is illegal. Immoral, immoral.
부도덕한.
He was punished for his immoral acts. Immune, immune.
면역성을 가진. 면제된.
Immunity,
면역력. 면제.
immunize.
면역력을 갖게 하다.
Not everyone is immune to the virus yet. The man was granted immunity in exchange for information about the crime. Irrelevant, irrelevant.
관계가 없는. 상관없는.
Your comment is irrelevant to the subject of today's discussion. If a person can do the job well, his or her age is irrelevant. Day 6. Superior, superior.
우수한. 보다 나은. 상위의. 상급자.
Superiority,
우수성. 탁월. 우월.
this product is superior to the other. Superb, superb.
뛰어난. 멋진.
The hotel offers superb views of the lake. Superficial, superficial.
표면의. 외관상의. 피상적인.
A superficial wound. A superficial knowledge. A superficial resemblance doesn't necessarily mean you are part of the family. Sovereign, sovereign.
주권이 있는. 최고 권력의. 통치자.
Sovereignty.
주권.
Goguryeo was a sovereign nation, not just a mere subject of China. Surface, surface.
표면. 외관. 수면으로 올라오다. 드러나다.
The surface of the lake was smooth and peaceful. Uphold, uphold.
지지하다. 옹호하다.
Citizens must uphold the laws of their country. Upright, upright.
똑바른. 수직으로 세운. 올바른. 정직한. 똑바로. 수직으로. 수직 기둥.
The books were placed upright on the shelf. Upset, upset.
기분이 상한. 화난. 위장등이 탈이 난. 마음을 상하게 하다. 뒤집어 엎다.
She was upset about her shipment being delayed. Upside, upside.
위쪽, 윗면,
Don't hold the box upside down. Submarine, submarine.
잠수함, 해저의,
A submarine floated to the surface of the water. Suffer, suffer.
고통 등을 겪다, 괴로워하다, 병 등을 앓다,
Suffering.
고통,
Thousands of children are suffering from hunger and disease at this moment. Suggest, suggest.
제안하다, 암시하다,
Suggestion.
제안, 암시,
I suggest finishing your homework before going out. These findings suggest that pride responses are innate. Support, support.
의견, 정책 등을 지지하다, 금전적으로 부양하다, 바치다, 지지, 지원, 부양, 받침,
I support the idea in principle. My mother worked 2 jobs to support us. Suppress, suppress.
진압하다, 억제하다, 감정 등을 참다,
Suppression.
진압, 억제,
The new government quickly suppressed the uprising. It was hard to suppress my laughter. Antibiotic, antibiotic.
항생제, 항생물질,
An antibiotic is used to kill harmful bacteria. Antibody, antibody.
항체,
Antibodies in the blood protect against disease. Antarctic, Antarctic.
남극의, 남극 대륙,
The man plans to cross the Antarctic Circle. Anticipate, anticipate.
예상하다, 예측하다, 기대하다,
Anticipation.
예상, 기대,
The management is seeking ways to anticipate customers' needs. Antique, antique.
고대의, 옛날의, 골동품,
These antiques are only for display. They're not for sale. Advantage, advantage.
유리한 조건, 이점,
Advantageous.
유리한, 이익이 되는,
It's an advantage to be tall when you play basketball. You should take full advantage of this opportunity. Ancestor, ancestor.
조상, 선조,
Ancestral.
조상의, 대대로 내려오는,
The descendants honor their ancestors at a memorial ceremony on the first day of the new year. Ancient, ancient.
고대의, 옛날의,
The drama is based on ancient Korean history. Advance, advance.
전진, 진보, 전진하다, 진보하다,
Advanced.
진보한, 매우 앞선, 고급의,
Advancement.
승진, 진보, 발전,
IT has advanced dramatically since the 1960s. Do I have to make a reservation in advance? An advanced country. Day 7. Combine, combine.
결합하다, 결합되다,
Combination.
결합, 조합,
Most young people like to combine homework with a lot of instant messaging. Only mother-daughter or father-son combinations will be accepted. company, company.
회사, 친구, 동료. 일행,
Which company do you work for? He keeps good company. He enjoys her company. Compile, compile.
편집하다. 자료를 수집하다.
The report is based on data compiled by 100 researchers. Compose, compose.
구성하다. 작곡하다. 글을 쓰다.
Composition,
구성. 작문, 작곡. 작품,
composer.
작곡가.
Water is composed of hydrogen and oxygen. She likes to write lyrics and compose music. Compromise, compromise.
타협, 절충. 타협하다. 절충하다.
After an hour of discussion, they reached a compromise. Complain, complain.
불평하다. 항의하다.
Complaint.
불평. 항의.
The customer complained to the store manager about a broken product. I made a complaint about the noise. Conform, conform.
순응하다. 따르다.
Conformity.
따름. 순응. 일치.
Conformist.
순응주의자.
One must conform to proper etiquette in public places. Confront, confront.
문제 등에 직면하다. 무엇에 맞서다.
Confrontation.
대립. 대결.
When you're confronted with difficulties, you should find solutions rather than complaining. Confirm, confirm.
예약. 약속 등을 확인하다. 무엇이 사실임을 보여주다. 무엇이 맞다고 인정하다.
Confirmation.
확인. 확증.
Don't forget to confirm your flight reservation. The research results confirmed what he had suspected. The politician refused to confirm the rumor. Condense, condense.
농축시키다. 응축시키다. 간략하게 하다.
Water vapor condenses and forms clouds. Correspond, correspond.
해당하다. 대응하다. 일치하다. 서신을 주고받다.
Corresponding,
무엇에 상응하는.
correspondence.
서신 왕래. 대응. 일치.
Correspondent.
통신원. 특파원. 서신 왕래하는 사람.
The broad lines on the map correspond to roads. The problem is that what she says doesn't correspond with what she does. A war correspondent. Collapse, collapse.
붕괴되다. 무너지다. 의식을 잃고 쓰러지다. 붕괴, 쓰러짐.
The old house collapsed during the windstorm. The collapse of that global company seemed certain. Symphony, symphony.
교향곡. 심포니.
Symphonies are usually composed of 3 or 4 movements. Synthetic, synthetic.
합성한. 인조의. 종합적인.
Synthesize.
합성하다. 종합하다.
Is the material made from natural or synthetic fibers? Multimedia, multimedia.
멀티미디어. 멀티미디어의.
The museum uses multimedia equipment to help visitors learn about the art. Multiple, multiple.
다수의. 다양한. 배수의. 배수.
Multiply,
증가하다, 곱하다, 번식하다.
Dealing with multiple tasks requires time management. Cybercrimes have multiplied greatly over the past 5 years. Multitude, multitude.
다수, 군중.
I saw a multitude of stars in the sky last night. Absorb, absorb.
액체, 기체를 흡수하다. 정보, 지식 등을 받아들이다. 열중하게 하다.
The sponge absorbs water well. Time passes quickly when you are absorbed in your work. Abnormal, abnormal.
비정상적인,
Abnormality.
비정상.
Snow is abnormal for this time of year. Absolute, absolute.
완전한, 전적인, 절대적인, 확실한.
Absolutely.
완전히, 전적으로. 그렇고 말고.
There was absolute silence after his comment. Are you absolutely sure? Absolutely. Absurd, absurd.
어리석은, 터무니없는, 불합리한.
That's an unrealistic and absurd idea. Day 8. Enable, enable.
무엇 할 수 있게 하다. 가능하게 하다.
Their cooperative attitude enabled them to reach a compromise. Enforce, enforce.
법률 등을 시행하다. 집행하다. 강요하다.
Enforcement.
법률 등의 시행. 강제.
The police often have to use force to enforce the law. Enhance, enhance.
질, 가치를 향상하다.
Enhancement.
향상.
Adding some pepper would really enhance the flavor of this soup. After the recent enhancement, the app runs faster. Enlarge, enlarge.
크게 하다. 확장하다.
I want to have this photograph enlarged. Enrich, enrich.
질, 가치 등을 높이다. 풍부하게 하다. 부유하게 하다.
Being curious and creative will enrich every part of your life. Entitle, entitle.
자격을 주다. 표제를 붙이다.
Being a member entitles you to discounts on tickets. The book is entitled Crime and Punishment. Enclose, enclose.
물건, 장소를 둘러싸다. 동봉하다.
Enclosure.
울타리를 친 장소. 울타리 치기. 동봉된 것.
The documents you requested are enclosed. Encounter, encounter.
문제, 일에 직면하다. 우연히 만나다. 우연한 만남.
She didn't want to encounter a big crocodile on her kayak journey. Engage, engage.
참여하다. 종사시키다. 주의를 끌다. 사로잡다. 약속하다. 약혼하다.
Engagement.
약속. 약혼. 참여.
Engaged.
무엇에 열중인. 바쁜. 약혼한.
Engaging.
관심을 끄는. 매력적인.
His daughter loves to engage in conversation with new people. I missed the party because I had an important engagement. People who are engaged in service to others, such as volunteering, tend to be happier. Daniel and Ava are engaged. Embrace, embrace.
껴안다. 수락하다, 받아들이다. 포옹, 수락.
He embraced me like I was a brother. It's nice to feel the warm embrace of someone you're close to. Telescope, telescope.
망원경,
He bought a telescope to gaze at the stars. Autograph, autograph.
사인, 자필 서명. 자필 서명하다.
I'm a big fan of yours. Can I get your autograph? Autobiography, autobiography.
자서전,
Have you ever read Benjamin Franklin's autobiography? Automobile, automobile.
자동차. 자동차의.
The automobile industry has led the country's economic growth. Perfect, perfect.
완전 무결한. 완벽한.
Perfect, perfect.
완벽하게 하다.
Perfectly,
완벽하게. 완전히.
perfection.
완벽함.
Though I'm far from perfect, I always aim for perfection. The brain can learn to perfect many different skills. Permanent, permanent.
영구적인. 불변의. 정규직의.
Permanently.
영구적으로.
A permanent tooth. I'm looking for a permanent job, not a temporary one. Persevere, persevere.
끈질기게 노력하다. 인내하다. 견디다.
Perseverance.
끈기. 인내력.
To succeed, you must persevere until the end. Persist, persist.
계속 무엇하다. 고집하다. 지속하다.
Persistent,
지속적인. 고집하는.
persistence.
고집. 영속. 지속성.
He persisted in his ways till the day he died. You have to see a doctor if the symptoms persist. Persuade, persuade.
설득하다. 권해서 무엇하게 하다. 납득시키다.
Persuasion,
설득. 확신.
persuasive.
설득력이 있는.
We persuaded him to take some time for himself. How can I persuade you that I am innocent? I used persuasion, not force, to make him change his mind. Perspective, perspective.
관점. 시각. 견해. 사리분별. 원근법.
What's your perspective on that issue? Separate, separate.
분리된. 별개의.
Separate, separate.
분리하다. 갈라놓다.
Separately,
따로따로. 개별적으로.
separation.
분리. 분할. 구별. 별거. 이별.
Food waste should be separated from other waste before disposal. Secure, secure.
안전한. 확실한. 확보하다. 안전하게 하다.
Security,
안전. 보호. 보안. 경비. 안정.
you're lucky to have such a secure job. Yes, but you can't imagine the trouble I went through in securing it. Some repetition gives us a sense of security in that we know what is coming next. Select, select.
선택하다. 고르다.
Selection,
선택. 선발.
selective.
선택적인. 까다롭게 선택하는.
He had hopes of being selected for the national team. We offer a wide selection of electronic goods. Segregation. Segregation.
인종, 성별 등에 의한 분리, 차별, 격리.
Segregate.
인종, 성별 등에 따라 분리하다, 차별하다, 격리하다.
Gender segregation is a stain on society.